What is up, man? What is going on? We are back in black in the building. Handling business, doing what we need to do to survive. Shout out to everybody out there in Las Vegas, Nevada, all my siblings. Shout out to Erica, Florida in the building, a.k.a. Florida. Shout out to the homegirl, Shawnee. Philly is definitely in the building. Shout out to my brother Dave for No Compromise. Georgia in the building. My brother James Youngblood. Texas is definitely in the house. Trump ain't playing. Trump isn't playing. Let's get it. I told y'all. Man, I'm going to hit y'all with a real one real quick. You're going to see the podcast kind of vary what days. Because I only want to speak about shit that's critical. I see how they're trying to give RFK a bad rap. Elizabeth Warren, let's get on her first. We're going to address her first. I'm just trying to change up formats and just do different things. Let's get on Elizabeth Warren. You are a $5 pretendian. You're not even an Indian. You're not a Native American. You lied and said you were because you thought it was going to benefit and suit you. And then when they did the test, I was like, you're not an Indian. You're not a Native American. Oh, well, that's what my parents told me. Right. So all this theater and all this other stuff, it doesn't really bother me. Some things I agree with Elizabeth Warren, what she was saying. Some things I don't. But it's all theater. And what they don't like is how the Trumpsters, what I like to call them, he's controlling the House and the Senate. So it is what it is. And I just think it's quite funny now all of a sudden. I really think David, James Youngblood, Tasho, everybody that listens to me, you know, we like a little crew, a little clique. I feel like we underground. I want to keep it this way. I could do other things despite that, but nah, this is about the information. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I really think that people thought that Trump was bullshitting about the immigration shit. I really think people thought he was bullshitting. I really thought people thought he was just saying that as a tactic so he can get to the office. But my thing is, he's already up a Billy. What does he need to lie about that for? They out there rounding them motherfuckers up and all these Sambos and Mammies and shit up here talking about, oh, they're just going after this. No, they ain't just going after the Hispanics. They going at whoever is illegal. I like the White House press secretary. They said one question and asked her, so, you know, out of all these illegals you guys are getting, how many of them are criminals? That white lady said they're all criminals because they broke the law. They came over here illegally. So they're all criminals. I know the other party that didn't do that, you know, is a little different, a little culture shock, but that's the law. They broke the law. I don't feel bad. You should have felt bad for foundational black Americans. If all you other racial groups were treating us fairly and equally in the eyes under the law, black folk will have their reparations. Black folk won't be a permanent underclass, and we could fight alongside you. But y'all the ones that were like, we just want you to keep being the dumb niggers and being the permanent underclass. So basically what we did was Powernomics, Black Layer White Wealth, Dr. Claude Anderson's pathway of vote your interest. Looks like Mr. Trump is the interest right now, and he's doing God's work. You can say, man, Warren, you sound like Sambo. Man, Warren, you sound like such and such. Kind of not. That's what happens when you come over here illegally. So get ready, because time. What did the Merovingian tell Morpheus and Trinity? Well, everything begins with choice. No, it does not. Choice is an illusion between those with power and those without. Looks like Mr. Trump is not doing the illusion of inclusion. And all you people talking about, oh, ain't no more DEI and that's going to mess with us. Look, let me tell you something. You know what it's going to do? The confident, dominant society people that want to hire foundational black Americans, they'll continue to hire foundational black Americans. The non-confident, anti-black racists that have been discriminating foundational black Americans, they're just going to do it blunt and up front. That's all. These are all scare tactics to me. I said, man, look at Donald Trump ain't playing. Up out of here. Round them all up. Oh, it has begun, and I'm loving every minute of it. Why are you loving every minute of it, Warren? Because How many times have I told y'all, David, you done heard me say this for years. That's a fact. My sister, everybody. He's an equal opportunity racist. So it isn't just going to be nigger, 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 nigger. No, it's going to be, oh no, I don't really deal with black people or niggas. I don't really deal with them, but I also don't deal with y'all either. So since I don't deal with y'all either, black folk are not really a threat to me, but you guys are irritating me. So I'm going to show you guys in an example. We're just going to do a mass deportation. You don't hear those Colorado Venezuelan gangs talking all that bullshit now, huh? You know, that shit went away like a thief in the night. That's what happens. I'm loving every minute of it. Every minute of it, I'm like, it feels good to be a foundational black American, don't it? Don't it, y'all? Don't tell me you don't wake up sometimes and you like, damn, this is fucked up, we ain't got no bread. But shit, I ain't got to worry about getting deported in this motherfucker either. Y'all's have a good trip now. That's what happens. And don't let nobody try to be like, oh, Donald Trump's the big bad wolf. Right. While the Democratic Party is over here stabbing you in the back and smiling with you the whole time. As after they make their rulings and pass their laws, they going and having a damn beer with the goddamn Klan, with the heads of the Klan. But acting like they not having those meetings. Stop. That's why you don't hear. Look, shock value. Where's Hillary Clinton? Where's Bill Clinton? Where's Kamala Harris? Where's the ski yeet? Ski yeet and all this bullshit that y'all motherfuckers be talking about. Where's the Democratic Party at? Where are they? Why are they not coming out and rebuking Donald Trump for his efforts of mass deportation? I saw them out there marching out there in Texas. Let me tell you something. Texas is a good old boy state. Y'all can march and whine and do all that bullshit repeating as long as y'all want to do it. But when the dominant society is done with you, they're going to show you. And then all these other racial groups are going to wish, damn, I wish I didn't treat them black folk like that. I wish I didn't act like that. I wish I didn't do that. Oh, I'm loving every minute of it. You know why? Because we're not the permanent underclass like I've been saying. That's what they want. That's what Dr. Connor Anderson's been saying. Black folk, permanent underclass. So, I'm telling you right now, I heard they supposed to be getting out of the bag. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm about to call my state senator. Y'all niggas think I'm playing. I need that bread. I need that paper. I'm about to call my state senator, and if they tell us it's a bag behind that, oh well. Ain't nobody speak up for Trayvon Martin when he got killed. Or Alton Sterling or none of this. I don't need y'all marching with me. Marching doesn't get anything done. I need you on the jury pools. I need you on the jury so you can acquit foundational black Americans for being done poorly and being treated unjustly. That's what I need. I don't need you marching. We can do that on our own. But a lot of people are silent. I heard he's even changing the child support law. You paying child support, you can't claim the kid. That's how it should be. That's why I'm like, ooh, oh, I see it all on IG and Twitter. People mad and all this other shit. Then I see some black person like, oh, when it was the Palestine thing, everybody was talking about it. But now that they're importing and deporting, the Hispanics, like, I don't understand what's going on. I told that brother, that's not your fight. You don't have no dog in that fight. You better leave these people alone and let them just stay out of it. That's the problem, black folk. We always want to save everybody. We can't even save our damn self. Save yourself. Don't save everybody else. Let them handle their own fight. Let them fight their own fight. As just as much as they have allowed us to fight our own fight. Because I don't see nobody speaking up on reparations. Every time you even bring up reparations, we don't have the money for that. It's all these other racial groups that's telling us what we gonna do with the money and how we gonna spend it and why did we think we should get it, and we weren't there when slavery was going on. But when it comes to every other racial group, they get that paper. So that's the biggest determining factor for me. Oh, you don't like reparations? You don't think we should get? Cool. Oh, that's so sad about the deportation. Not my fight. Oh well, not my problem. Why are you saying it's not your problem? Because it's not my problem. I have a dog in that fight. Just like don't nobody got a dog in black Americans fight when we are speaking up on things that are being done to us. That's unjust. So no, sorry. You're going to have to hold that responsibility and accountability, and I don't know what you're going to do with it, but don't try to pass it on to my people. Now that they starting to do that mass deportation, yeah, y'all thought Donald Trump was playing. Then he froze the motherfucking federal aid. You know what's so funny? They trying to put it back on us. Black people make up 12 to 13% of the population, and now everybody like, oh my God, they done froze the federal aid and no financial aid and all that. Oh well, you like, well, what you mean? Oh well, hey, how many times I done told people about college education? Look, let me tell you something. Do you know how many college educated people that I know on the West Coast and my siblings know on the West Coast? And it is so hard for them to find a decent paying corporate America job. And they went through everything, student loans, all that shit. I've seen so many people go through that. That's why I don't recommend it. I feel like in this day and age, a college education is a scam. It reminds me of the Infinity Stones when you're dealing with the time variant authority. If you watch Marvel, you're like, why you talking about Marvel? There's some truth to this shit. In Marvel, when you had the Infinity Game and Endgame and, you know, the Marvel comic universe, the whole goal was to not allow Thanos to get the Infinity Stones because he'd be all powerful. He'd have all the power in the universe and he can manipulate things and he has all the strength. You'll never be able to beat him, right? All this other shit. Well, they had this series with Loki, which is Thor's brother in the comic universe, and he deals with the time variant authority. I've spoke about this before. Y'all gonna see what I mean. Well, remember how I told y'all, man, the Infinity Stones, we gotta get an Infinity Stone. You know, the Marvel comic, we can't allow them to get the Infinity Stones. Well, Loki was walking through the time variant authority's office and he opened a drawer and it was nothing but Infinity Stones. And the person from the time variant was like, oh, you want an Infinity Stone? Oh, you can have all those motherfuckers. That shit don't mean shit here. And that's exactly what they have done with the United States of America Incorporated's educational system. Oh, you got your degree? Oh, you got a double doctorate degree? That's nice, clown. Get in line with everybody else. Like Martin, you better start from scratch. It doesn't mean anything anymore. And that's fucked up because a lot of people worked hard to get those degrees. Financial aid, student loans, working 10 fucking jobs to get that fucking goddamn doctorate degree for you to be like, oh, well, here's this bullshit job that we gonna give you. And y'all didn't think that they was gonna cut from that budget and cut from SNAP and cut from WIC and all that? Shit. We're 13% of the population. Oh, it's affecting a whole bunch of other racial groups. Let me tell you, they like tripping. Go to the welfare offices. You think all you're going to see is black folk in there, foundational black? You're going to see immigrants galore. That's why Donald Trump and his cabinet probably cut the damn funds because he's squeezing people out. Because if we cut the damn resources, these people going to come out the woodworks. You're like, damn, I didn't even think about it. Yeah. Do y'all really... I'm going to say this and I'm ending my shit, man. For real. Because they don't need to keep talking about this. Do y'all really think that foundational black Americans and white Americans are the only ones on all these federal systems? Oh, it's a lot of dominant society and it's probably quite a few foundational black Americans. I'm talking about foundational black Americans. And there's probably a lot of white people. But let me tell you, there's a whole bunch of illegal immigrants on that shit too. There's a whole bunch. You know, I couldn't wait to talk about this, David. I told you how I tried to get food stamps in Vegas. And that lady told me, this girl I used to fuck with in Vegas, she knew like the HR person over the food stamps and shit in the WIC. And I was like, well, hey man, turn me on. Let me holler at her. So I like filled out the shit. Yeah, niggas thought I was lying. I filled out that shit. That lady was like, you trying to go to jail and you trying to get me fired. And I wasn't making no money. I was working two and three jobs, y'all. I couldn't afford to get no groceries. And we politicked and had a good conversation. And you know what she told me in Las Vegas, Nevada? There's a whole lot of illegal immigrants on SNAP and food stamps and WIC. And my mother had told me that too. My mom used to tell us all the time on the weekends when we spend time. She was like, y'all niggas don't really think it's just a whole bunch of niggas on food stamps, do y'all? There's so many illegal immigrants in there getting food stamps, y'all have no idea. That's why Donald Trump cut the federal funds. You like, but damn, it's affecting us. Well, had y'all antennas plugged in and saw that, hey, it's way too many immigrants getting this type of benefit too. We got to do something about this before we lose ours. Now that you lost yours, now motherfuckers like, oh my God, Trump's cutting the aid. That's what happens when you share your resources with illegal immigrants. I am done, because they came over here illegal and they are leeching off of a system that was meant for people who built this country for free without repayment. That's what it's meant for. So I can't go get food stamps because according to the law, I make too much money, but an illegal immigrant could come over here and get SNAP, WIC, cheese, food stamps, all that shit. And basically look at you upside your head like, you damn right I'm getting this. Well, those days look like they are over. And I don't like that it's affecting a lot of black folk and a lot of other racial groups that are here legally, that have paid into the system and do not treat black folk as a permanent underclass. I'm not speaking to y'all. I'm speaking to the illegal immigrants that come here and talk shit to their kids about foundational black Americans, that we are lazy, we are violent, we have no fucking culture, we ain't shit. I'm talking to you. Welcome to the United States of America Incorporated. I'm going to do the salute, and I am glad that the equal opportunity racist is in office, because now y'all get to see how it's really supposed to be run. And no, I did not vote for Trump, but guess what? I told you it was going to be this way. I'm like, he going to start buying a whole bunch of motherfuckers, and he going to change all this shit. He going to get these illegal immigrants the fuck up out of here. If that's the last thing he do, he going to do that shit. And now it has begun, and now everybody is scared and panicking and looking like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing that. I can, just like I can believe slavery exists, just like I can believe that slavery, not only did it exist, but it is the reason why people are coming over here. And I'm going to end it on this statement. All y'all, as Dr. Claude Anderson states, you're not coming over here for life and liberty. You're coming over here for unearned benefits. And that is against the law to come over here legally, cause a stir, get federal aid, and then talk shit about foundational black Americans. Now, I bet you won't be doing that talking anymore. I'm out. Guilty. Peace.